then the last card on the Supernova. That's sick. At a 1 of 1, baby. That's a 1 of 1. 1 of 1 Supernova. Bango like a mother. Bango, baby. Let's go. Holy yeah. I'm just saying 1 of 1, bro. Supernova. Hardcore. Bang. Bango, baby. Let's go.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Draft day. What is up? Get a mic check. Make sure everybody can hear me good. Getting close to draft time here in a couple hours. Just getting some stuff set up. So real quick, Rebel Raider, what up, big dog? Said 13th pick in the draft. Raiders select random as O-lineman from Never Heard University. That's funny, dude. I wouldn't mind a lineman. We'll talk about it a little bit, but Gord Peterson, shout out to you, bro. So the first pick, the Raiders pick, Quinyon Mitchell, cornerback out of Toledo. Him and that other guy, was it Terrion Arnold or something like that, are both pretty good. Southside, what up, big dog? Yeah, man, let's get this thing started. I got about an hour. I've been sick, but I wanted to come on live. I think I'm about over this thing, guys. Want to go on live. Don't want to get political, but with some of the stuff going on in the world right now, I just want to say, I guess, a couple things. First of all, to all my military vets, active duty vets, families that have sacrificed everything from their lives to their families, their brothers and sisters, relationships. To sacrifice for everybody's freedom. I just want to say I salute you, that you are not forgotten, and that some of us here understand and recognize what it takes so that we all have freedom, and it's not free. And to all my Army infantry guys right here, oh, the camera follows me. It's not going to let me do it, but my shirt says hardcore. So infantry leads the way, huh? That's what I got to say for all my Army vets, active duty before the Army and the military changed. But again, I just want to let you guys know you're not alone, that you are loved. And although some may not appreciate you, I appreciate everything that you have sacrificed today, tomorrow, and going back years past. So it means a lot to me, and maybe not everybody appreciates it or their freedoms, but I do, and I understand what it takes. And you guys have given the ultimate sacrifice that most can't fathom, and most don't have the balls to do what you've done for this country. So I'll leave it at that, and then kind of get into doing some card breaks, some draft stuff, guys. Still working out the kinks on this camera. It literally follows me. I go left, right, whatever, wherever, and this camera follows me. So if I stand up to try to show something, it won't show it. Yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good, man. Draft time, I'm pumped. I've been waiting a long time to do this show for you guys. We'll talk about some stuff, the draft, what I'm thinking, kind of talk about a breaker that I bought these from. What I'm going to show you today is literally over 6 months ago, man. So I wanted to kind of save this one and the previous one when we pulled out that Drake May right here. If you guys didn't see that, I did a highlight video, so you guys can check that out. But autograph right there, Drake May. Bowman U, 47 out of 50. That's a pretty sick card right there. So did the highlight video, posted that this morning. And then we're not done yet, though, because it's draft time. We're going to go over some cards. Got about an hour. We got to get this stuff done. But, yeah, salute to everybody, man. Make sure you guys thank a vet, thank an active duty. And, again, their service is not forgotten. And that's all I'm going to say about that. All right. Let's talk about the draft, right? Obviously, I'm a Raiders fan. We got a lot of Raiders fans in here. Love you guys, man. But, you know, with the Raiders, I'm just going to put it three ways real quick on my draft analysis. My first option would be Jayden Daniels. My opinion is probably like a lot of people that think Jayden Daniels is a really good potential prospect. I'm probably different than most people because I would give up the kitchen sink. I'm talking I would give up 3 first rounds to get him. Plus, if that wouldn't get it done, to trade up with the Commanders, because I don't think it's going to be there at 3 with the Patriots, I would offer, even though I think Aiden O'Connell could be a good quarterback, I would offer up Aiden O'Connell, Tyree Wilson, and if we need to go into next year, like 3rd round or something, maybe throw in another splash in there. It's a lot, but if I look at like the Raiders and kind of some of the pieces we have in place, I think it's worth the risk versus reward. I wouldn't do that for just anybody, you know. Like, yeah, the Bears are probably going to get Caleb Williams, but let's just say if the Bears were to throw everybody a curveball and get Jayden Daniels, do you do the same trade for Caleb Williams? I think he's got potential, but I actually think Jayden Daniels is a better quarterback than Caleb Williams. But I think Caleb Williams has more upside, but whether or not he reaches his potential, I think is a lot up to Caleb Williams. So other than Jayden Daniels, I wouldn't do that kind of trade. So that's my first option. Kind of crazy, but that's where I'd be looking at. And then if that's not on the table, which it's probably not, and that's probably unrealistic what I presented, I would stay at 13 and either go Penix Jr. or offensive tackle. We need a right tackle. And if you go Penix Jr., a left-handed, his blind side is going to be important, which would be the right side. So right tackle is actually almost more important than for a lefty QB than left tackle. So if I look at it like that, guys, I guess, you know, I break it down and I'm like, I almost think offensive tackle is a high priority, you know, Fuga, and then I forget the other guy's name. But those are the two that I would try to target for right tackle at 13. I know some people want cornerback, like if Terrion Arnold's there, or who was it? Gord Peterson, Shotty Bro said Keon Mitchell. Both those guys are good. I just think offensive tackle, man, if you don't get the line fixed, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. So, you know, yeah, some of like those two cornerbacks might be a better option, like more talent or whatever, especially like Terrion Arnold. But I don't know, man, if you can't protect the quarterback and if you have to stick with Aiden O'Connell, you know, and like my take on Penix, I think he's got a lot of, like, I think he's good. He might be one of the, like, the best, or I want to say the best, but like, I'd say top 3 quarterbacks in the draft. And so if I look at it like that, are you drafting him too high at 13? No, I actually don't even think Penix Jr. is going to be there available at 13, guys. I think someone's going to pull the trigger on him early. You know, I've kind of said this before at times, but if you look at what backup quarterbacks are making, $5 to $7 million for a backup quarterback, you know, and you get a rookie, you know, quarterback that has potential on, you know, the first round, a 5-year deal. I mean, why don't you consider pulling the trigger on a guy, you know, as far as that goes, you know, consider pulling the trigger on a guy in the first round, even if it's a little bit early. And if, you know, if the Raiders don't get him and Penix Jr. is there and he falls, I mean, you got to consider teams like the Seattle Seahawks, the Cowboys. You know, there could be sleeper teams that people aren't thinking about that might go quarterback. The Cowboys are in their last year deal with Dak Prescott. And who, I mean, like, I hate to say this, but, you know, whether you're a Cowboy fan or not, who thinks Dak Prescott's worth 50+ mil? I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. So, you know, Cowboys might be a team looking at a quarterback and might go earlier, you know, than some think. So if the point is, if your anticipation is that, oh, we'll go offensive tackle or cornerback, and you think Penix is going to fall to the second round, I think that's unrealistic. It could happen. Guys fall all the time. My guy Hendon Hooker last year fell to the 3rd round, which is nuts. I still think, I'll stand by it, I still think Hendon Hooker at the end of the day, when he gets a shot, I still think Hendon Hooker is going to be the best or the second best quarterback out of last year's draft. And I stuck with that. I said first, second. I think he's going to give CJ Stroud a run for his money. As soon as Hendon Hooker gets on the field, gets this opportunity, all these people that have hated on me and try to clown on jokes and stuff about him, we'll see. And then the people that were hating are going to shut their mouth and they're going to act like they never even said anything. So it'll be funny. But, sleeper guys, like if we go offensive tackle and we don't trade the farm, right? I would look for a guy like maybe Spencer Rattler in the second round, maybe a Joe Milton in the third round. I know there's a lot of talk, people saying Joe Milton, for the Tennessee, for Tennessee, that he'll probably go to fourth or fifth round. I don't think that's realistic. Maybe I'm wrong. But if you can get Joe Milton in a fourth or fifth round, I think that's a steal. I don't think he's getting past the third round. See what you guys are saying in here. Salute, Otis. Salute, big dog. Hopefully you're doing good, man. I know I'm a little bit early. I've been sick all week, guys. It's been terrible. But Penix at 13, just talked about that. We need impact, able to start this year players. Yeah, bro, for sure. Dakota's worth double cheeseburger from McDonald's. Nice. Going O-tackle 13 would be good also. I just think you got to build the trenches, man. I take Bo Nix over Penix. That's interesting. I mean, Bo Nix, there's flashes of him. I just don't know at 13 overall. If I was going to go Bo Nix, that'd be a guy I'd trade up in the first round for. But, we could have 6 quarterbacks gone in the first round, guys. 6 quarterbacks. All right. Any last thoughts on the draft before we get into some cards? Because I got to make this quick. I got a injury prone. It is high risk. You're right. It is high risk. I'm not going to disregard that at all with this injury history. But what do you guys think? If you're a Raiders fan, O'Connell, here's the thing. If O'Connell works on his feet and his eye movement, not staring down wide receivers, and if we get a better offensive line, Aiden O'Connell can be a good quarterback. I'm like, I don't know. I have this weird feeling that like the Raiders are going to be okay with Aiden O'Connell if we get the offensive line figured out. We have a lot of talent, man. A lot of talent in the wide receiver room with Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers. We'll see what the running back Zamir White does, and if we draft a guy. But I see this offense as able to have a lot of potential in the future. Now, am I saying, we got a Patrick Mahomes quarterback, or we're going to be able to compete with him? I don't know. If our defense is good enough, I think we'll give them a run for their money. But like I'm not giving up on Aiden O'Connell. Like I don't. Some Raider fans are like, if we're sticking with Aiden O'Connell, the Raiders are done and we're washed up. I don't feel that way, man. I really don't. I think Aiden O'Connell's a fighter. If he's been working out this offseason, like I think he has, with a lot of other guys in the Raider locker room, I think O'Connell could be a sneaky guy. Maybe we'll talk about it at the very end. But like as far as card investing and stuff, O'Connell might be a sleeper guy. It is a risk, right? But if Raiders don't draft a quarterback and you want to collect some cards, right now Aiden O'Connell cards are cheap. I've been looking, and some of them that were like 100 to 200 plus bucks last year, you can get some of those cards for like 30, 50 bucks right now. It's nuts. So if the Raiders don't go quarterback and, O'Connell, you think O'Connell's got potential, you might look on eBay and, see what of his cards you might want or whatever and get some good deals on him while his price is low. Because if he starts balling out, his prices are going to go up as far as card collecting. But he's pushing these rocks around still. Yeah, bro. Be safe out there, man. But much love. What about Minshew? We paid him a lot of money. Ride the pine. I hear you, bro. I don't know. It's not that I hate Minshew. I just don't think I'd rather have O'Connell start than Minshew. I think you have more upside with O'Connell and more long-term future than Minshew. Yeah, we're paying him, I think, 7.5 mil. But as far as, any backup, they're making all like 5 to 7 million for a good backup. So, I like the quarterback room better now than I did last year with Jimmy G and then Hoyer and whatnot. So broke back Jimmy, and then Hoyer was not a good option. So I think, yeah, we had to spend a little bit more to get a better option, but I think our options are much better now. Well, not more than Jimmy. We way overpaid Jimmy, but I don't even want to get into that. I think Jimmy was around 23 mil a year or something. I don't know. Minshew over Aiden all day. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know what? May the best man win, dude. If he's going to be the best option, then so be it. You know what I mean? He's got that long hair, Kenny Stabler thing going on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, dude. All right. Any last draft stuff before we? Yeah, yeah. You already know, bro. Before we get going on this cards, because I got. Let's see. got about 40 minutes, I think, before I got maybe 50 minutes before I roll out of here. So I'm gonna flip this camera around, guys. Got a bunch of cards to get into here. I'll go through the base really fast. So I got this box right here, guys. These ones I opened because I recorded the video previously. And then I decided I was going to redo the video. And I'm not going to get into why I decided to do that, but I opened it, but I like, even though I opened it, I like kind of semi-organized them, and then I just like put them aside, and I haven't even like really organized them like I need to. So I kind of briefly glanced at them, you know, so we're going to go back over it again. It wasn't a good video, and I needed to get a new camera and all that jazz. So that's a huge portion of what we're going to be, you know, what I've changed and trying to change is a better camera setup. So the quality is hopefully a little better and whatnot. I know there's a little echo on the mic. I got to figure that out, you know, and then there's some issue with the lighting we're still figuring out. But all in all, I think it's a lot better than it was. So, yeah. All right, give me a minute here, guys. We got lucky that we got out of that Jimmy contract. Yeah, bro, I know. Yep. But yeah, give about 1 minute and flip this camera around. We'll get this party started. Much love. Hit the like, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe. See you in a minute. All right, trying to get this thing set up. Hold on. Why is it upside down? Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Trying to figure this out. Bro, this thing is not working. Sorry, guys. I didn't have this problem last time. I don't know what's going on. All right, come on, baby. See if I can manually do it. Just usually it corrects it back down. So if I manually point it down, let's see. Come on. All right, stay. All right. I'll change the green screen. So what happens? You're doing stuff on the fly, don't have a team. No, I turned off the green screen. Why is it? That's weird. Okay. All right. So here's the Drake May I got. You guys see that all right? What do you guys think? Light on or light off? No, dude. The camera's like randomly moving. Dude. This thing's going to piss me off. All right. Even though this is from last time, we'll still put it here since it's draft day. I don't know if I show all these. All right. Check the comments. Make sure everything's good. Supposed to get a mat coming in. I ordered. Light for sure. Like that. I just feel like sometimes the light's too reflective, but okay. All right. What do you guys think? We start with some bangers that are non-Raiders. Let's do that. All right. So this is black. Like I said, I got these a while ago. So there's Joe Burrow. So these were like random spots that I'd gotten. Then we have a Jamar Chase black. So black, if you guys know about cards, black came out a while ago. Oh, that's what I was going to do, guys. Sorry. Hold up a second. So real quick, because someone had asked about this, I wanted to kind of go over this real quick with you guys. Someone had asked about buying into breaks and, you know, stuff like that. What I would say, because I don't ever want to lead anybody wrong, find a breaker that you like, that you can jive with, that you trust. For me, I don't like to wait a whole long time. And then hopefully, you know, they have good Raider spots and a good cost-effective option. But most of these cards that I got today, almost all of them, except for like the one I'm going to show at the very end, is from Blez. And so I haven't bought anything from them for a while. Sometimes their breaks are a little funky. How they break them up, it's kind of confusing, and I'm not going to get into that. But essentially, you go to theblez.com. And Dak is usually the guy that's doing them over there. He does a really good job. So you go on YouTube. So you buy the break on their website, and then you go over to YouTube, and you can kind of see, you know, the breaks live right there. So say you want Obsidian right here, and they have a sale right now, as you can see up here. Their Obsidian prices, because I looked, are actually pretty good, guys. Because Obsidian is one of the better looking cards, and they're not cheap. They're usually pretty expensive because you can hit some really nice cards out of there. So if you look right here, this is a half six boxes. So it's a half a case, because the case is 12. Not all boxes are 12. Most of them usually are, as far as a full case. But so you know, this is a half case, so 6 boxes. And then you go down to the Raiders, and then you would select it right here. $74 for half case is actually pretty good. A lot of breakers are charging minimum 80, but like usually 100 to 130 bucks. So this is a cost-effective option if you wanted to buy into a break for the Raiders. That's actually a pretty good deal. I'm probably not going to buy it, but if you guys wanted to, you could do that. And then, you know, the other thing that I look for when I'm buying into breaks is it a card that I like? Because there is cards that I don't like and whatnot, and how they look or whatever. And some of these, I don't know if this is one. Let's see, Immaculate. If you click on this one, This might be broken up. No, this does have teams. So if you wanted the Raiders on Immaculate, this would be $99, $100, because Immaculate is kind of like National Treasures and Flawless, if you know about them. But their cards are definitely, more expensive. But you get 15 autographs, memorabilia, but it's hard to hit cards in these, but there's banger cards. But you got to check. So this is only a 3-box. So total it's going to be 15 autographs or memorabilia cards. But you can hit some like sick cards in there, but it's expensive. In years past, the Raiders hardly ever hit. If you go to like I've shown before, like Cardsmith breaks, or just type in this title, like 2023 Panini Immaculate Hobby, and put in a checklist, then you can get into a website and see like what cards there are for that. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm going to be short on time here. But that's kind of what I look for. Sometimes I'm trying to find one that maybe, what's this? Full case parallel break. Okay, so this is one. I don't like it. Some people like this. I don't like doing this because like I'm mainly I'll buy some other teams, but I mainly try to buy Raiders. So they break it into where if you hit like a true RPA in that break, it'd be $129, a true silver, $109. And so they break down all the different like types of cards you can hit, like this one's like an ink immortal ink, so you'd have to hit the immortal ink card to for $99. So I don't like breaks that way. I like it by team, but that's just me. Some people like it this way because you can hit an expensive card like a CJ Stroud or something for not a ton of money, but then you're paying a lot more for stuff that you may not hit. So it's kind of a give and take. But anyway, so hopefully that helps you guys out if you're looking at breaks and stuff. So shout out to Blez, football. I don't get, nobody sponsors me. Nobody's paying me for advertising for them, but try to share love or whatever, guys. All right, so let's get this party started. If you guys have any questions about that, let me know. I know I didn't probably do the best job explaining. Here's a Jamar Chase Black, 63 out of 75. So all these cards right now will be cards that I got from Blez and breaks I bought into. Sometimes I've bought into random ones. So check this out. This is pretty sick, man. Ronnie Lott right here. Night Lights. I don't think that helped it at all, but even though Raiders fans, he did play for the Raiders, but obviously everybody knows him as a Niner. Right there, that's a 9 out of 15 Ronnie Lott, dude. So that's pretty sick. Almost all my non-Raider cards I'm going to sell, but because Ronnie Lott was a Raider, even though that's a Niner uniform, I might keep that one. And then check this guy out right here, guys. We got a Brock Purdy. I'll be selling this guy right here. 126 out of 150. And these aren't college players, but we got a bunch of college players coming up here. White gold Brock Purdy. Number 245 out of 299. Going to be selling that guy as well. Guess I can put him up there until we get something better to put up. All right, and then we have Christian McCaffrey, 21 out of 25. That's a pretty sick card. So that one's going to be on the sell item list. And then right here, tight end, Cameron Latu, 3 out of 10. Like I said, I've waited a while, man, to show you guys some of these cards. Then we got a Darnell Washington autograph, 124 out of 199 for the Steelers. It's a pretty good looking card right there, I'd say. Maybe put him up real quick. And then Kalaje Kansi for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 143 out of 199. These are all black. And then I'm going to cover that other card up. Right here. How about for them boys, them Cowboys? How about a 9 out of 10 Deuce Vaughn right here? Autograph. This I've been holding on to. This is going to someone that hooked me up a while back. So shout out to you, bro. This is coming down your way. I'm going to ship this to him because he hooked us up, man. He hooked me up good. So he probably knows who he is if he sees this. So I told you I was going to forget about you, bro, when I opened that stuff you sent. All right. And then right here, man, this one breaks my heart. Dude, I was trying to hit a big card in Flawless, man. I bought a bunch of breaks. I missed so damn much. I did a few random spots. This was a random spot, and I finally hit a card. And I was excited, only for it to be freaking Kenny Pickett, man. So disappointing, dude, because this is an expensive ass card. It should be 7 out of 10. It was like my first like big hit. I was trying to hit because like some of these Flawless cards can go for like 1,500 up to like 4,000 or 5,000 depending on who it is and the number. And so Kenny Pickett, I hit this before he was benched or got hurt and benched or whatever the hell it was, and then he gets traded and now he's a backup. So this is pretty much like about $1,000 to $1,500 card, probably a $1,500 card. There was one sell of his that went for like $1,800 that was real similar to this one. And it was autographed and like numbered out of 10. And now this is probably about worth $100. So just goes to show the market, man. I mean, it's probably worth a little more than 100, but here's a $1,500 card that's worth $100 damn dollars. So pretty sad, man, because I was trying to hit something big to sell and chasing. I finally like hit a big card and that's what I got. So pretty crazy stuff, man. But that's just the way the game works. So, all right, we'll put these guys up right here in the background. He's got potential, but I was never big on him. Just the hype and everybody's trying to like, his cards are real pricey and stuff. So what do you guys think so far? I know these aren't college guys. We're going to get into that. I'm going to have to go through base really quick. I'll go through the Raider base real quick here. Oh, you said O'Connell's garbage. I don't know. We'll see, bro. I mean, you could be right, but I don't know. I don't want to be negative. We'll see. I got 30 minutes to get through this. Ron can't read the D. Audible, overthrows wide open receivers by 10 feet, at least the game. Look at him. He's emotionless. He's not a leader. 4th round draft. What by worse? First. Yeah. Talking about Aiden O'Connell. Kid throws a pick 6 or TD. So I don't know. I mean, you might be right. We'll see, man. I'm going to stay positive if he stays our quarterback, though. I don't know. If I go live during the draft, it'd be on my other channel, bro. Shout out to you, Michael. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I didn't advertise it very much, guys. You live for the draft? I've been sick, man. I don't want to be coughing on here. If I go live, it's going to be on my other channel. That's right, Raiders. I mean, my throat's already about. I got to drink a lot of water. I want to. Don't get me wrong. I want to, guys. I don't know. If I get 5 or more people in here that want me to go live, I'll do it on my other channel. I can't, but I don't want to come off the handle. And so I'll go on the other channel if I do. All right, let's get this party rolling. Devontae Adams, this limited. Josh Jacobs. This is a lot of base. Devontae Adams. I'm really just going to flip this fast. Devontae Adams. This is all Zig. Brokeback Jimmy. Josh Jacobs. Jimmy. But just so you guys can see what the base looks like. Devontae, and I didn't even organize these ones. Trey Tucker. I need to Marcus Allen. I mean, everybody dislikes base. Some of the base I like though, dude. Charles Woodson, Josh Jacobs, but I need to be getting some of this base together in lots to give them away. Jacorian Bennett, Michael Mayer, Tyree Wilson, Trey Tucker. If someone ends up being good, even like a base rookie card can be worth not like a whole lot. Max Crosby, Tim Brown. That's cool. Tim Brown right there. Hunter Renfrow. But so, yeah, I'm going to be trying to get the base together and to do giveaways for you guys. I just didn't have a chance to do it going into this. So Devontae Adams. I've been editing a lot of videos, guys, trying to do highlights. So you guys don't have to hear me ramble and stuff, 4 to 5 minutes. The last one was a little bit longer because there's so many cards. So that one I think was like 10 minutes. But so I've been trying to do it to where, if you guys want to watch, cards, I'll try my best to pick the best of the best. Sometimes I'll put like base in there or whatever. But get some videos together and then it's a much shorter process and you guys can kind of see if you don't want to see the whole video, the whole live or whatever. So Marcus Allen. I like these Devontae American flag ones. I think these are sick. Max, Timmy Brown, Seawood, Devontae. And I'll end up sleeving all these because a lot of these aren't sleeved. Jimmy, all these are the same. Aiden O'Connell, Marcus Allen. And don't get me wrong about the Aiden O'Connell. It's not, I started out, if you missed it, I want Jaden Daniels. I would give up more than probably almost any other Raider fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about giving up 3 first-round picks, give up Aiden O'Connell, Tyree Wilson. And I think both of them have potential to be good. I think Tyree Wilson does. And then maybe another draft pick, dude. I would be probably more willing to give up more than most other people. So, all right, now we're going to get into some better cards here, guys. All right. This one is a silver Trey Tucker, but we'll see what happens. Tyree Wilson, Jimmy Garoppolo, and dude, like there's guys like Spencer Rattler, like I was saying, dude, in the second round. I would consider Spencer Rattler in the second round. He might be a sneaky pick, man. That's going to fall a little bit. Tim Brown, Tyree Wilson. So if you don't go quarterback in the first round, if Spencer Rattler's there in the second round, you might want to consider it, bro. Marcus Allen. I like these cards. Ja'Cory Bennett. I know the camera doesn't show it that well, but that's actually green and red. So like all these are. I don't know why it's doing that. It's like it's so reflective that. And then Chandler Jones, but it's a sick card, man. Look at the stiff arm. That was against the Patriots. Last second, right there to win the game. And then we got a Devontae Adams. Oh, that's the kaleidoscope. That's a kaleidoscope right there, mosaic. I think that's what my buddy Otis was saying. I think he said he either hit that card or he sold that card or something. It's a little weird with the background. I don't know what to think of that, but I'll just leave it at that. Seawood, Charles Woodson, Sparkles, Unstoppable, Josh Jacobs. So sparkly, pretty, and witty, and all right. From Anger Management, if you didn't know what that's from. All right, Trey Tucker, Hunter Renfrow. All these are like really sparkly. The camera picks up some of it, but not all of it. Another Hunter Renfrow. These are all from breaks. Ja'Cory Bennett. I was buying a lot of breaks from Blez back a while back. Devontae Adams. So they're red, white, and blue. But all this is red. It looks orange in the camera, but it's actually red. And then Mad Max, Max Crosby. These are all the mosaic. Another Mad Max. Moments in Time, Josh Jacobs. Pretty sure that was the game we won year before last against the Seahawks. So it's a pretty cool card. And then check that out. In Focus, autograph, Josh Jacobs right there, man. I know he's not a Raider. I don't care, guys, but I'll still take it. Then check this out. Can't tell you how many like flawless breaks I bought into, and finally I hit a damn Raider autograph, Josh Jacobs. So this was important to me. I wanted to hit a Raider auto, and finally got one of our guy, Josh Jacobs. Even though he's not a Raider, I don't care, man. To me, I'm always gonna be happy that. I'm just going to be happy and respect what he did for us. And, he was my favorite player probably since like Tim Brown and Charles Woodson, guys, to be honest with you guys. 65 out of 75. And how about a Trey Tucker right here? Green auto. Not numbered, but I'm going to replace some of these other guys up here with our Raiders. Dude, black. I love black, man. I think black is... I don't know, dude. I just love it, bro. The Panini Black and Obsidian, I think, are like the best. All right, Trey Tucker. I know I'm going through some of these faster than I normally want to, but that's a 14 out of 50, Trey Tucker. So maybe we'll swap the patch one up for that guy. All right. And then right here, we got a 42 out of 150, Tyree Wilson and Will Anderson. It's a sick card, man. 42 on 150. Patch. I'm sure it's not player worn. I don't even check anymore. Most of this is never. This is the enclosed authentic material is not from any specific game or event. I got about 20 minutes. And then another Jimmy G card. Dang, dude. Can't get it's like stuck on the Jimmy G. Aiden O'Connell, 10 out of 25 auto. I was trying to hit. There's a few things I was trying to hit. One of them, I'll be honest, I know we're talking about Aiden O'Connell. I was trying to hit a low numbered Aiden O'Connell, because I think he's got potential. Not saying I'm his biggest fan by any means, but definitely got potential. Another autographed Aiden O'Connell right here. Here's a 83 out of 99. Another dual patch auto, Aiden O'Connell. 66 out of 99. I wanted to hit something that was like a out of 10 or out of 5 Aiden O'Connell autograph. There's a futuristic 22 out of 50. You got to remember, guys, like I hear the argument, but guys have their biggest jump from year 1 to year 2, no matter the position. So it's hard to base someone off 1 year, and I know it's college. He threw a lot of interceptions, but 139 out of 150. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to put all the O'Connells up there, but every NFL player, the best production is usually from year 1 to year 2. 2 out of 35. Not auto, but that's a pretty cool one. A little bit lower number. Here's a 4 out of 10. Michael Mayer, not autographed, but 4 out of 10 right there. So that's pretty sweet. What do you think? Trey Tucker. Put Michael Mayer. And that's just a Mayer base, I think. Here's an auto, 2 autos of Michael Mayer. I think he's going to be good. 115 out of 199. Take down one of these Aiden O'Connells. Another Michael Mayer right here. $25 out of 99. All right, give me a second. Some fundamental things. This will be better this year. Yeah, I agree. Oh, sorry. He said, nah, bro. Connell's flaws are fundamentals things that you should already have in the bag before you even go to the NFL if you can't scramble overthrows. Let's see. You got Hondo, beat reporter NFL hit saying nonsense like he's working on being mobile. We're not. I don't think I agree to some extent. He's not going to be mobile. He's not going to be. You can't expect him to be Lamar Jackson, bro. But what I would say is that he can get his feet quicker and stronger feet like Peyton Manning did. And Tom Brady did. Dude, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady were some of the most wiggly guys, in the pocket, and you couldn't get them down. And you're like, dude, how did they get out of that? There's no way they should have been able to get out of that, but they do, and it helped them. All right, so here's some college guys. I'm going to go through real quick. Taylor Green, Phil Maffa, Christopher Vizina, Cade Klubnik, Antonio Williams, Cade Klubnik. I'm messing all these names up. Michael Trigg, Nate Wiggins, Antonio Williams, Quinton Jukins. Oh, I gotta swap out my boxes. Give me a second. And I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not gonna like argue with you or anybody else, but dude, what about? I mean, it's rare occasions, but what about Kurt Warner, dude? The dude was bagging groceries, man. He wasn't even drafted. Bagging groceries and won a Super Bowl. And people could say, well, like those are the old times. Things aren't like that now. But reality is that how many mobile quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl? Besides, I guess you could say 15 minutes. Besides, obviously, like Patrick Mahomes. Has Lamar Jackson won a Super Bowl? You know, anybody tell me if Lamar Jackson's won a Super Bowl? What about Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts went to the Super Bowl, but Jalen Hurts hasn't won a Super Bowl. Who else is really mobile that's like, you know, running around with this athletic ability that everybody wants that's won a Super Bowl? The reality is the data isn't there to prove that it's even a long-term, you know, solution. You know, I want a mobile quarterback. Don't get me wrong, dude. It's flashy. It's fun. Connor Colby. But Caleb Johnson, Cooper Dijon. There's no proof, guys. There just isn't, you know. Besides Russell Wilson over the last 10, 15 years, what mobile quarterback has won a Super Bowl? That's just the facts, bro. I hate to say it, but it is. So I'm not convinced that mobile quarterback's here to stay. Like last year, there was the most injured quarterbacks out of any other year. Here's a Drake May. I think that's a silver. This is one of the reasons I wanted to wait to kind of show some of these draft guys I've been hanging on to. Now I'm gonna be selling here soon. Might send some of these out to get graded. I know they're not, you know, obviously in the NFL uniforms, but still pretty cool. Another Drake May right there. It's pretty cool, Drake May right there. And early risers, so I'm open-minded, dude. I'm like, you know, normally I'm not always open-minded, but yeah, you're not gonna go from being a pocket passer to like mobile, but you can improve some of the weaknesses. You know, Dorian Singer. These guys are gonna be working out full-time all off season. All those were Dorian Singer, Mario Williams. In college, you know, and then Marshawn Lloyd, Corey Foreman. In college, they're essentially, you know, having to work out and, you know, go to school. Now their job full time is to work out, you know, and play football. So they have a lot more dedication they can give. I think all these are Marshawn Lloyd. But I will say, after the last year's Super Bowl, and I saw Patrick Mahomes did, I definitely felt like the Raiders need a mobile quarterback. So I will say that. I mean, what about Penix Jr.? I don't think he's really mobile. Do you? What do you think about Penix Jr.? Corey Foreman. But this is also why I said I would give up as much as I would give up in the draft to try to get Jayden Daniels. I would give up probably more than anybody would want to give up. So you got to consider that too, man. You know? Said Mahmoud is the last of the problem. He wouldn't need to be mobile if he could get through his read progressions, not have to throw the ball out of bounds every play. Yeah, I hear you, bro. A lot of that is the offensive line too, and being a rookie. Most rookies don't do good, man. Mahomes sat for a year, bro. Tom Brady sat for a year. Two of the best to be like Tom Brady, the best to ever play, and Mahomes, one of the best, if not the best, you could argue at this point in the game. They didn't play year one. So I'm just saying, I'm tempering my expectations. I'm not saying you're wrong, bro. I'm tempering my expectations because you got to have that year one to year two development. And, think about it. How many other, Aiden O'Connell played better than Bryce Young, the first overall pick. That's nuts. And our offensive line was trash, bro. I don't know if I'd say RG3 won at a high rate. He was good, but he was one of the first kind of mobile running style quarterbacks. Day one funnels for read progressions, and he has one of the slowest read progressions I've ever seen in my life. Here's the facts. All right, nobody plays backup quarterback 12.5 mil a season. End of discussion. What? Facts. Nobody pays a backup QB 12.5 mil in a season. I don't even know what you're talking about. He's making 7.5 mil. And yeah, the Raiders paid Brokeback Jimmy $23 million a year, dude. So yeah, I don't know. All right, Mario Williams. I think all these are the same. Make some good arguments, dude. I'm not gonna hate. You know what I mean? But you got to give guys time to develop, man. Everybody was like, we traded Khalil Mack. They're like, when are the Raiders going to get a damn, defensive end? It took, 2 or 3 years or something. You know what I'm saying? So, Austin Jones. Yeah, a lot of these are USC. I was trying to hit a high Caleb Williams, which we're going to show what we got at the very end here. So I know a lot of this is just junk. Corey Foreman. I'm not probably doing the best job showing it, trying to multitask here, but you're good, man. At this point, we're watching out after. I'm more open-minded this year than years past. Years past, I wasn't as open-minded. That's kind of just where I'm at, man. You know what I mean? So, again, we would be having this discussion had the Raiders done what I said the entire offseason last year they should have done. Draft Hendon Hooker, bro. Watch, man. See if I'm full of it or not. Hendon Hooker is going to be I hate to say it, it's going to sound stupid, but Hendon Hooker is going to be the preseason stud, which don't mean much. But remember, Russell Wilson was a good quarterback. But he came in, what was it? I don't even remember what round he was drafted in, second round or maybe at the end of the first round or maybe it was third round. I can't even remember. And Russell Wilson came in preseason. He wasn't even supposed to be the starting quarterback for the Seahawks. It was supposed to be Matt Flynn, if I remember right. And Russell Wilson balled out in preseason, ended up getting a starting job, and then ended up being a franchise quarterback at the time. And he won the Seattle Seahawks a Super Bowl. So it is possible, man. Marshawn Lloyd, that's an auto. I don't know if I want to put him up, but leave him right there. Corey Foreman, Austin Jones. So a lot of these are more like refractors. Mario Williams, Austin Jones, Sean Lloyd, Corey Foreman, Makai Lemon, Dorian Singer, Corey Foreman, Makai Lemon. Should we take the Raiders down? I don't know. These are probably going to tip over if I try to do this. I hate these stands, bro. They're terrible. You barely touch them and they fall over. Let me ask you this, RF SIV. What are you willing to trade up to get Jane Daniels? Give me your trade proposal, because you're in here and I appreciate you, man. But I want to see what you want to do. If that's your guy, or tell me what you want. You've made your argument that Aiden O'Connell's not the guy. So what do you think the Raiders should do? And what are you willing to give up? And hopefully it should be a realistic answer. If it's not realistic, I'm not going to have a good response. And I'm being as nice as I can. Caleb Williams. Because there's some people that want their cake and eat it too. They're not even early risers, Caleb Williams. They're not even in the same realm of reality. Caleb Williams right here, not numbered or autographed. So this is what I've been waiting for. More Caleb Williams. Lots of Caleb Williams, early riser. Another Caleb Williams. That should be in a top loader. I ran out of damn top. Actually, I think one more. I'll put that in top loader. I was all about the Hendon myself. Yeah, I was pretty upset. You know that then if you were standing by me and my take on Hendon Hooker. But I'm just saying if you know O'Connell's not the answer, we gotta find a solution to the problem, right? So that's just kind of where I'm at, and I'm curious what your solution is. Okay. Caleb Williams. All these are the same. I'll have to look it up. I don't know. This might be a $5, $10, $15 card. I don't know. But all these are getting sold. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. I have to look some of these up. Actually, how much time we got? Damn, 5 minutes. I'll look it up real quick. Give me a second. All right. Take a picture of this. You go to eBay, click the little picture thing. Sometimes I don't even pop up, but we'll see. I don't know. Looks like maybe a $10 card right here, but that's what it's selling for. So, you know, if I can get, you know, I got a bunch of these. If I can get $8, $10 for it, and you know, whoever pays shipping, I'll probably be looking to sell some of these. Maybe I'll send a couple off to get graded. I got to go through and get a bunch of cards graded. And then same with this. Here, I'll look up this one real quick just to kind of show you guys. Oh, sorry, I should have just left that open. All right. Go here to little picture thing on eBay. If you don't know this, I'll show you. Go in here, take your picture. There's other sites too to look it up, but I don't know. It looks like maybe $4. Here's one $10. So yeah, probably about the same price as the other ones. Let's look up this one real quick. I thought that was worth more. I guess not. $12. That one's a PSA 10 for $45. So if you were to send this off, get it graded, cost you $15, $20 to get graded, come back, you might be able to sell it for, you know, it's listed for 45, say 35, $40, I guess. Now, if you believe in him, you know, it might be worth holding on to the card if you believe in, you know, Caleb Williams. So, but yeah, so got a lot of those. All right, now let's get into the good stuff. The moment you guys all been waiting for. How about what should be the first number 1 pick in the draft? Caleb Williams right here, guys. Boom, shakalaka. Autograph. Auto right there. Hold on. It's got like... Give me a second. I'm going to put another sleeve on it. There's like something black in there, and I got more top loaders on order. All right, so got the Caleb Williams right there, numbered 40 out of 50. 40 out of 50. That's a banger card, bro. That's a banger card right there. You guys think of that? Boom shakalaka. How about that, Caleb Williams? That's a green. And then another Caleb Auto right here. Like I said, I've been waited till draft day to reveal these guys. Shout out to Blez. Big Dak out there. Right here. This one is 130 out of 499. 130 out of 499. And I guess we'll look this up real quick. Gonna have to end this in a second. I'll go live here in maybe like a half hour. Let's see. 4, like draft starts 6 our time. I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes before the draft starts. Maybe I'll go live on my other channel. In a second here. No, it's not what I wanted. So just to be transparent with you guys. So this is a green out of 99, 525. It's not pulling them up. Someone must have bought some of them or something, but there's usually more Caleb Williams, probably with the draft type and stuff. And I gotta look at it in detail and see. PSA 9, 600. That's an auction. So, but you can go over here, go to filter, go to show more, scroll down to sold items. Oh, there it is. And then see, kind of get an idea. Here's one out of 150, 184. 150, 180. So we need to find one out of 50. Oops, I didn't click on it. So here's one out of 50. It was a graded though, PSA 9 for 300. And so like for me, like I might send it in to get graded. If someone offered me $400 for this, I'd be willing to sell it. I'm not like, to me, I'm going to sell this card for $450. And if someone wants to buy it, great. If they don't, I'm going to keep it. So that's kind of where I'm at with that one. Now this one, the one that's at like $499, this Caleb Williams over here is probably like worth $200 or $250, you know, but this one I'm probably going to keep unless someone wants to give me what I'm going to ask for it, which is probably higher than most people, but I don't care. I tell you, I spent a lot of money on these chases trying to get some Caleb Williams, trying to hit a damn like out of 10 or out of 5, guys. But I'm gonna get out of here in a minute. So appreciate it, man. First round, Aiden O'Connell and Orlando Carpenter. That's funny. Don't disagree with that, bro. For Michael, I said for Jaden, I give up 3 firsts, 2 seconds, a third. I mean, what do you have to lose, JJ? I would give up almost everything but Devontae Adams, Max Crosby, and keep the second round pick for this year. We got to have the second round pick this year to get a right tackle. So like I'm pretty much other than Devontae Adams, Max Crosby, and our second round pick this year, I'd give up like everything. I'm talking almost all of next year's draft. Dude, I would do tons of you know, said why didn't it said if you get worth point hardcore, well actually have they sold for it? Yeah. You're talking about 130 point? Yeah, I gotta get their app. I haven't really listed anything, so I haven't been that concerned about it. I'm kind of just sitting on stuff, but I am going to start selling stuff. So, worth points and app. Send me a DM with the link if you don't mind, to my Rebel or whoever, to my IG, Hardcore Card Collecting. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. If I'm feeling up to it, I'll try to go live during the draft. Try to go live about 15 minutes before the draft on my other channel. So you guys already know, man. All right, appreciate you guys. Hit the like, subscribe. You know, got the Caleb Williams right here, first round draft pick, man. I think that's pretty sick. Maybe we should organize this a little better, right? Do something like that. But yeah, pretty sick, guys. I'm pumped, man. It's draft time finally. We'll see what happens, see how the cookie falls, how the cookie crumbles, and till next time. Thanks for tuning in to Hardcore Card Collecting, man. Much love. Hardcore Raider out.